The thoughts, views, and opinions expressed by the hosts are for entertainment purposes only and do not necessarily reflect those of RJV Media Lab, Inc., its affiliates, or sponsors. Listener discretion is advised.
Them boys, they cutting up. Are you not entertained? Let me put you up on game. Cutting up with the gang. Cutting up, can't restrain. Are you not entertained? Let me put you up on game. Cutting up with the gang. Cutting up, can't restrain. Cutting up. Them boys, they cutting up.
There's a couple players that's injured right now. I'll take over that right now.
Y'all already started?
No, we ain't started shit. We just, ladies and gentlemen.
Boys and girls.
I say, ladies and gentlemen.
Boys and girls.
How y'all doing?
How you doing?
I said, how you doing?
Shout how thou fell, how shall.
What's happening?
What it do, people? How y'all doing, my brothers?
My boy.
Yes, sir.
My boy D.
What it do, my boy?
Money. Elroy. And we got my boy C Murder sitting over here ducked off. How y'all feeling, man? How was y'all week?
I'm good, man. Everything was good.
Because today is the start of a new week. So technically, you know. But I had a pretty good weekend myself.
Everything good, man.
This is the eve of election day.
Man.
So we're going to really heavily talk more on that. We're going to skim through a little sports real quick, fast, in a hurry.
Okay, let's get to
You
it.
better
Get to the meat.
I know one thing I won't talk about before
What
we
that is?
skim through it. Okay.
What that is?
Now, let's talk about Game 5 of the World Series.
Oh, man. Don't do me like that, dude.
No, but Game 4 was pretty good.
Game 5 was treacherous. So.
Look. Let's just go and do it like this. Nip it in the bud. Look, I'm a diehard Yankees fan. And in my opinion, my team hasn't been good since Derek Jeter hung up his cleats, him and Mario Rivera. You know what I'm saying? Like, we've been competitive, but we still don't have enough. And I'm one of the ones where I wish we wouldn't have never gone to the World Series. Then they went and just get manhandled like that. Like, they showed that we have no pitching once again.
Yeah, I stated that.
And my bats are good, but when the pressure is on, they get heavy and they don't swing as quick and as fast and as powerful as they do in the regular season. So, like, big ups to the Dodgers. They've been knocking on the door for a long time. Hey, I'm probably one of the biggest Shohei Ohtani fans there is right now.
He didn't do shit neither.
He didn't, but I'm glad that him and a bunch of other ones got one.
Man, you seen the boy?
He helped get them there.
What's the boy on the? Who's the catcher? What's the boy catcher name? Do you know the man been on the last 5 World Series championships?
Mm-hmm, I saw that.
I can't think his name though. This boy got 5 rings in a row.
But we need a couple of more pitchers and to be honest,
I think Soto gone. Soto gone though.
Well, he's not gone, but he's testing the market. And the thing about
y'all can't pay for him, man, pitching.
We can't. And see, this is the thing, man. Like,
y'all don't invest in young talent.
I love John Carlos Stanton. Like, he's one of my favorite players on the team. You know what I'm saying? But he's injured quite a bit. You know what I'm saying?
He was there for the boat this time. Man, I think the biggest thing, man, is that your best bet flamed out. You pull your best pitcher too early, and your best bet flamed out.
But that's the thing.
Then with the fact that he made that dumb play in center field, that was stupid.
But that's the thing, though.
Then the
man.
pitcher don't cover first.
But what did I tell you? I told you in the playoffs.
He like Lil League.
He disappears when the pressure is on.
He look like Lil League.
I mean, come on, man.
Big up to the Dodgers, though, bro. I can't hate on you, though, too much. Man.
All right, but moving right along, you know what I'm saying? NBA, is there anything, you know what I'm saying?
The only thing sticking out to me right now is Cleveland. I think Cleveland's one of the Are they the last? Or is it
think they
OKC?
are.
OKC lost this?
No, I don't know.
I want to say OKC is still undefeated too.
Okay.
So I know Cleveland's still undefeated. So that's my biggest surprise of them being still undefeated.
Yeah.
So that's definitely a big
still
surprise.
got a lot of teams that
still
are
got a lot of
good.
basketball to be played, of course. You know what I
too.
mean? So, but just to be in that, a week or two in, that would be my biggest surprise. And also with the Lakers playing as good as they have played, outside of them getting ran against them Cleveland Cavaliers, they beat the smoke out.
They beat the hell out of.
And that was brought me into saying one of my biggest surprise would be the Cleveland Cavaliers, and they started the season more or less. Then a lot of with the injury bug, with the Embiid thing, with him don't want to play and shit. Talking about
Man, but what's wrong? Did you see he pushed some? Somebody.
I forgot. I know they heard they say they say he punched. They say it's a bunch of different reports. So one of them say he pushed, one of them say he punched. There's a lot of that going on. You saw what happened with Jason Kelce in the fan. You know what I'm saying? You ain't seen that? All right. I don't know what it was, but they walking, it's a guy kind of adjacent off to his side, another guy kind of taping, and you can hit somebody in the back. I think it was the guy who actually was taping with his phone, and he said, your brother's a and he's dating Taylor Swift, man. He walked up to her, grabbed his phone, and spiked that motherfucker. You can hear that bitch just, then he picked that bitch up and took it with him. So, but that's going on with a lot of these fans, man. They cross certain lines, just like how that fan crossed that line when they got kicked out of y'all game trying to get that foul ball out that man glove. So,
yeah.
So you know how that go. That was crazy.
Okay, on to football.
Well, football, man.
College.
My biggest thing was the amount of top 25 teams that went down this week. You had
thank God we ain't.
You had six. We might well say 6 teams go down in the top 25. A lot of them really, I wouldn't say significant, but they played their significance. Biggest ones was Iowa State and Kansas State.
In football?
Yeah.
You say that was the biggest ones? I thought South Carolina beating Texas would be bigger than them.
Bigger in the game, yeah, because with SEC, man, I can't never say, I ain't gonna lie to you, man, even like Bandit not even upset no more because I don't even really call SEC us kind of devouring each other upsets because it can happen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm stopping even calling it, I'm just saying games that you just lost and you should have won. I can't call them upsets no more.
I just said that because, Texas A&M was undefeated.
Yeah, they weren't supposed to lose the game.
Yeah,
but
and weren't supposed to lose because they supposed to have been much better. And that team that was gonna compete against
that was glossed
Texas
over, man, because that dude didn't look that good in that game against LSU because they scored 4 touchdowns in the field goal. 31 straight points, cool. But how did they do it? They basically did a run. They only threw the ball 2 times, so you guys had to look at what you had. So
gotcha.
So I don't think it was. Now my biggest surprise is how well that quarterback played.
Gotcha.
Now that played good hell, and I ain't gonna lie, can't think of brother name, but he balled. So I will say that. But the amount, those 2 games I spoke of is because it allowed one thing to happen that people was not thinking was gonna happen. These motherfuckers then opened up the lane for prime time in the motherfucking Buffalo to win the conference and skedaddle into the motherfucking playoff.
Hey, what it do? All right.
Yeah. To the playoff, my boy.
Miami gonna keep on playing around.
But that boy got a looking foot in his ass.
I'm telling you, some going.
I don't know what can, bro. Every week I cut the goddamn Miami game.
Somebody gonna catch him.
Ooh, cause I ain't gonna lie. Every week I cut that game on, cause it like he be down 14-21, bro. I go to the store and come back.
Not only does the offense start off slow, but the defense is like suspect.
He take too many chances with some of his passes on the breakdown. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because he'll just throw one up thinking that he's either gonna be a completion or an incomplete pass, and some of them end to be. That's how you throw so many picks. So I still think that I think they're gonna lose it. But then Clemson lost. You know what I mean? Even though I kind of wasn't thinking nothing about them.
It's Clemson though, but
Clemson is it's the ACC version of your boy Lane Kiffin, Dabo Lane Kiffin, same person. He gonna put a bullet in his head every year, at least once or twice.
That's right. Let's move on to NFL right quickie.
NFL, man, what?
Now I got a question for you.
What up?
Like, how do you feel? And I'm gonna ask you too, C. Murder. This is for both of y'all. How do y'all feel about NFL franchises and how they operate when it comes to using rookie quarterbacks. Because technically, some are ready and some aren't. You know what I'm saying? And like, it's ways that you know if they're ready and if they're not. But at the same time, it also depends on if you're a coach that's willing enough to put that player in the offense that they're comfortable in. You understand what I'm saying? Because, see, a lot of these franchises get these quarterbacks and they be more or less like, okay, we want you to run this. This is what's going to see if you can make it on this level. But when you drafted this guy, you knew that he wasn't running that. He was running this. But you so pig-headed that you trying to, you feel what I'm saying? Because to me, when I look at the Washington Commanders, they look a hell of a lot like LSU did when he was at LSU.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
I figured that because you got,
you know what I mean? Like,
he's that type of coach though. You know what I'm saying? He's like
right
the defensive
now,
Andy Reid.
Right now, Jalen Hurts was in the offense like Oklahoma when he first went to
when
we went to the Super Bowl that year. It was spread out. Yes, they ran the ball a lot, but it was a spread option, play action, throw it deep. You know what I'm saying?
Think your line was better then?
Huh?
Think your line was better then?
Talking about with
your offensive line? Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
That's what I think make a difference in all schemes.
Yeah.
You know
I ain't
what
gonna
I'm
argue that, but I'm just saying what they were doing then. But now they've implemented more of a pro style, but it's a basic style of pro style where he's just under center, play action. Same concept, he's just under center. Either handing it to Saquon downhill or play action and pick your poise. You know what I'm saying? But it's something he's comfortable in. You know what I mean? A lot of these people aren't willing to do that. So, which is, like, what do you think it is? Because, you know, they bench Bryce.
He still trash.
They put him back in, and he wins a game. Like, it's more or less like, okay, we ain't got no choice because such and such, the backup is hurt, and the other guy.
But was it Carolina or was it the Saints who done lost 7 in a row?
I mean, it's a little bit of both now.
You know, I ain't trying to say that from him.
It's a little bit of both, but come on now. I mean, be that as it may, Carolina ain't got nothing, bro.
But traditionally,
they have absolutely nothing. Like, they got a running back, but they ain't got no offensive line. They might have a decent wide receiver, but that's it.
Bro, you gotta look at it, man. Traditionally,
you looking at the Cowboys.
When you come down to rookie quarterbacks, man, it's gonna always fall down to what situation they fall in. Patrick Mahomes is gonna happen to fall into the perfect position because he fell into an offensive guru lap.
But at the same time, he sat for a minute and
so he sat for a year.
He said that's all it was. I thought it was more than a year.
He sat for a year.
But even still, he said.
You know what I'm saying? So, but it still was the situation. Think about it. He had if you look at it, you won't put Andy Reid at the top when it comes to offensive minds, play calling, and the whole scheme. That's why they won so many Super Bowls, and that's why he's been effective with or without the targets from Tyreek Hill, this person getting hurt. The man went to the Super Bowl with 2 matchsticks, a bucket of water, 3 lights, and a rug, and still won a championship. So a lot of times it's the player you put in front of the scheme, and if he can just direct the scheme and just got parts into their work, he can win. But it go back to what you were saying. If you're not going to put the scheme there for him to actually just move the parts around and win, they ain't going to win. But you still got to have an offensive-minded coach. Green Bay, offensive-minded coach. First defensive-minded coach I saw got a quarterback made it work for real was
Houston.
Yeah. You know what I mean? With a rookie defensive head coach, but they had weapons. That's the natural thing to put around good quarterbacks is you give them weapons. So if they got weapons around them, had Bryce Young even had a receiver worth a damn? No. He had Deontay Johnson, but that was after he had been in Pittsburgh already. As soon as he get over there, y'all send DJ Moore over there for him.
To Chicago.
So he never got anything around him. C-Mac ain't done no more, so you ain't had no running game. Right. So you just stuck him in the middle of an ant bed and say, hey man, walk out of it.
Yeah.
And what are you gonna do? Green Bay, they figured it out. Hey, 2-3 years, you're gonna sit and learn, then we'll bring you out. Same thing with Atlanta. We're gonna buy $100 million quarterback, sit you down for a year or two. get squeezed the last little bit of this lemon, then drop you on in. So it all depends on what works for the organization. You know what I'm saying? To defeat the coach, all that's gonna work. Even the GM, think about it with San Francisco, them being relevant with basically anybody at quarterback. Anybody.
And see, they messing a lot of these boys up because they throwing them in the fire thinking that they gonna turn out like old boy in Washington and old boy in Houston. You know what I'm saying? Like,
So even with him, you know what I'm saying?
Like,
so let me ask you
those
this.
both were great situations where they were willing to work with them. You know what I'm saying?
With saying that, do you see either or any quarterbacks who you feel like would be ready day one right now? I think I would.
What
see
you mean, like,
and that's in college right now.
That's in college now.
Do you have any or multiple? I think I know multiple. I feel like I have a companion on multiple that will be ready day one that can start.
I just see one.
I see two. So who's your one?
Shador?
My two gonna be Shador and Cam Ward.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Cam. I'll be forgetting about Cam.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
because he's
right.
stuck over there in Miami. You don't even see. Have you even seen the Miami game on TV?
Yes, I have.
Maybe once?
I watched the last one.
You know what I'm saying? You don't really see it, because we watch the SEC.
Yeah,
know
we
what I'm
watch
saying?
SEC.
So you know what I'm saying? So we ain't gonna really catch it.
And then
so.
they ain't got no competition for real.
Not for real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, see, Murder.
What's going on?
You got some hits over there for.
Doubling back to college football, y'all want to hear the top 10 for this week? All right, Oregon number 1, Georgia number 2, Ohio State number 3, Miami number 4, Texas number 5, Penn State number 6, Tennessee number 7, Indiana number 8, BYU number 9, and Notre Dame number 10. Yeah.
But I'm gonna tell you something. Bro.
I mean, I feel what these folk doing.
But I'm gonna give them a tail end because I was waiting.
Are they basing it on points though? Is it just a
they
point system?
basing yes, they basing it off of like who you done played,
Yeah.
and what you done won by.
Who you
style of point.
It's who you play. That's the tiebreaker. It's who you played, where you played them, whether you beat them or you lost, and where they are now.
But either way it go.
You see what I'm saying? Because if you beat a team and they were number 1, then they lose 4 games after that, that's no longer a good win because they're not good.
What number is Indiana?
8.
Indiana was, number 8.
Okay.
They were previously number 13.
That's love. They still undefeated. They getting recognition.
Yeah,
First
they
time
undefeated.
being ranked that high in God knows how long. And maybe forever in football. Now,
We still got 6 SEC teams in the top 15.
I still think that's just blatant disrespect.
To who?
Miami, man.
Well, being 4?
They ain't 4.
They are number 4. They were number 5
They're
previously.
4.
Oh,
went up.
okay.
That's what I'm saying. They done
Who
moved
they
over.
behind, though?
They behind
Ohio
Oregon.
State, Oregon, and
Georgia. Yep. Ohio State or Oregon's the only one that's undefeated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But bro, look at this though, bro. The SEC is still truly not decided.
Oh, hell no.
Because you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 teams with 1 loss. And majority of them still got to play somebody that's in the top 15. You get what I'm saying? So look at it like this. Georgia at 2, but they still got to play Ole Miss and Tennessee. Texas A&M down at the bottom, but they still got to play Texas.
And Georgia, I think.
They just got to play Texas.
Oh, just Texas.
All right. Then you got Tennessee. Tennessee still got to play Georgia, still got to play Vandy. LSU. LSU still got to play Bama, Florida, Vandy, and Oklahoma. Texas A&M still got to play, Texas still got to play Florida, Arkansas, Kentucky, and Texas A&M. Alabama, y'all still got LSU, and if you want to call it what you want to call it, Auburn. Ole Miss still got Georgia, Florida, Mississippi State, Vandy still got South Carolina, LSU, and Tennessee. So, bro, it's going to be a while for the SEC is completely understood, brother. I think everybody in the top 12.
I'm just trying to move up some more so I can make the play.
I think that for you, that's virtually, that's going to be a hard one.
I need some more folk to lose, and I need to win out.
You need Let me see.
There's
You
about 2 teams to
need.
lose.
Oh, for Alabama.
Yeah, he need Ole Miss to
Alabama,
win next week.
They 11 right now.
Yeah, you need Ole Miss to win next week. You definitely got to get because you got to get Georgia.
If
to
we
lose.
let them, that means we ain't going. On the playoffs, it's 12 teams, so we'll be in there,
Yeah,
especially if we win in barely, but we in there.
Look, the
That's why
only
they
reason I'm gonna
saying
say
it's
that.
so important for us to win out.
So you think right now, if y'all win out, y'all in?
I mean, we let them now, man. I mean, we know what let them if we win out, and I mean. All we need is to win out, and we in there because we number 11, 12-team playoff. Feel what I'm saying? We in there by the hell our chin, but we in there. And just like what you said, we can move up even more due to the fact that somebody gonna lose, if not a couple of folk gonna lose in front of us.
It's gonna be.
It's inevitable because we still got rivalry games to come. You know what I'm saying?
Well, Georgia rivalry ain't really ain't there. You just worry about them between playing Tennessee and Ole Miss because Georgia Tech ain't really gonna play them.
Yeah.
Now Texas A&M rivalry game make a difference because they play Texas.
Yeah.
Tennessee they ain't already played theirs. LSU they done. Texas, of course, Texas played theirs. Y'all ain't really worried about it. Now I'm gonna say this. I'm Auburn fan. We
And then
we
get
done for
what, D?
juice,
You
but we still
still-
got to throw that in the game.
Then you still got to throw in the championship games.
What championship game?
Each conference.
See that?
That means somebody gonna lose too.
Yeah, that's what I say. You still got it because being the fact that we just, this the first year without having East and the West, so it's just 1 and 2. So yeah, you still got. That's why I said. That's why I'm telling you, it still got a lot of infighting. It's gonna be it's gonna be a 2-loss. It's gonna be a couple of 2-loss SEC teams in the playoffs.
I say about 1.
It's got to be more than 1 because think about it. But we still got 6.
Well, yeah,
We got 6 teams in the top 15.
I just feel that
Even
you
if they
gonna have a
infighted and
couple
killed
of-
6, that means you still gonna have 3. You see what I'm saying? You still have 3 teams up there. So I still say you'll have at least 1 or 2-loss SEC teams. That's gonna be the big thing. And watch out for Colorado because if Colorado win out, they going to the championship. They going to their championship, and they get on the roll at the right time, like for real. You know what I'm saying? People shook their head at him, but all I'm gonna say is this: if he get them to the playoffs. Now I know this gonna be. I feel like what you would say is peak because of course Shador gonna be gone. They had another 5-star dude down there, Julian. Can't think of his name, but he's still trying to get him somebody on the back end. But I know it's gonna be his peak. But like I said, if we get him there, man, watch out. Best quarterback with the best athlete. Sometimes it ain't the X's and O's, baby. It's the Jimmy and the Joes.
Well, we'll move on to these tomato.
Yeah, let's get into it.
Get into it, man. Tomorrow is election day.
What do y'all think about the early votes that's been going on, like the online thing?
I
don't know too much about it.
I'm with
There's been
it.
there's a lot of states that's majority of states already voted.
I'm with it, as long as they do it right. That's why they was able
Pennsylvania one of them.
That's why they was able to burn all them ballots up in
the mail,
Arizona.
In the mailbox?
Yeah, Phoenix, Arizona. See, they in some cities like Phoenix, they have boxes that look like mailboxes, and they be red, white, and blue, where you can just take your stuff and just drop it in there and keep pushing like you might do your mail. You know what I'm saying, that you want to send out. So, they said somebody put something to ignite a fire. So whatever it was.
Oh, you talking about last time?
Yeah, when the boxes got hot, you know what I'm saying, it flamed up and burned up thousands.
I think this one's like a link. So everybody's saying like an app type of thing. So it's not any paper.
No, this
No, I'm talking about this time. This time.
No, this happened
No,
this
happened.
time.
Yeah.
Oh, this happened this time too?
recently.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking about last time.
No, this happened a couple
It's
of
like
weeks ago.
yeah.
So they was already voting a couple weeks ago?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I've been early voting for a while,
Yeah.
from what I understand.
Yeah. It just,
I ain't
like
never
you
been
say,
early voter.
like, all states aren't doing it, but it's like
It's just they
half
testing
or
out.
most of the majority of the big states.
Let's
It's
see,
just
let's
to
see
test
how
out
this
and see.
works out.
Yeah.
If it works out, we gonna start implementing it nationwide.
Right.
But you know it's
it won't
always
be-
little
for future
so it won't
elections.
be last minute rush trying to get it all
You can
in.
now vote from the comfort of your home.
Right.
You know, it's already controversy with it because it was somebody already posted it. And they say supposedly it's already been confirmed as fake. that it was somebody posting videos saying that they were able to vote multiple times by just using different accounts. But they were saying it was supposed to be, monstrous fraud. You know what I mean?
No, I've heard that too.
Propaganda.
Yeah, but I've also heard that they have, because it's a commercial, and they were stating that you have to do so much in order to be able to vote for Trump. You know what I'm saying?
What you mean? Yeah.
Like they were saying that I guess the lady was saying if you do it online that you have to like.
It's more
like
to it
okay.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
To kind of like identify yourself and confirm yourself. I understand, and I would understand that. As crazy as this shit may sound, I understand it because I feel like.
So you saying they're making it harder to vote for him?
Well, they will pretty much. That's what the lady was insinuating because she was just saying that you have to actually go all the way through the form.
More of a process.
You got to go all the way through the form, and his was like the last page at the very bottom.
And I think that's because they feel like his side probably be the most ones who trying to do some crazy stuff like that. Because I don't know. I can't. Say on either side, but I say if there's anything fraudulent, I think going on would probably be on his side than the other side.
There's been a bunch of BS out there, but
just slander to me, man.
Either way it's going.
All the commercials and everything I've seen, basically being a lot of. A lot of slander. It's not a lot of I'm doing it. A lot of
it's not about policies.
Yeah.
It's a smear.
It's
campaign.
a smear campaign, and that's why I say really not even much to pay attention to because it's all smear campaign on both sides. You know what I'm saying? If you look at the commercials, I don't.
When we talk about the commercials, it's like we're not really talking about policy.
Until you just talking about what I said I'm gonna do. Like I'm gonna cut taxes. I'm gonna make sure transgenders are like stuff like that.
Closing arguments.
That's it.
My thing is this though, like we've heard a hell of a lot more from one party than we've heard from the other.
Would you say the Republican Party?
We haven't heard really too much of nothing from the Republican Party. In regards to what
Trump they've been on a podcast run.
Yeah, what I mean by that is this: when you actually see Trump. Or when you actually see Kamala, you never ever hear Trump saying, well, when I get in office, I plan on blah, 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 blah. See what I'm saying? Rather, I have heard her say that if you put me in office, I do have a plan where, you know what I'm saying, you'll be able to get a job, right? And that one income will be able to take care of your household. Because that would caught my attention.
And that's probably the biggest bullshit.
But see, that's the thing, though. It might be bullshit, but she caught my attention because she at least said that she knows how hard it is out here for the middle and the poor. And she's going to get in office and try to actually do something to help us out. Well, we don't have to pay motherfucking $10 for a gallon of milk. I'm not hearing that from Donald Trump. That's my point. At least she's telling me a lie that interests me.
Now on the back end,
what I'm saying?
Now on the back end of the commercial,
what has he done? That's what I'm saying.
Now on the back end of the commercial, bro, whether it's bullshit or not, because all the commercials are the same. They'll start off saying about what the person is, the slander in the beginning, then it'll end off saying like, well, I'm going to cut taxes. The only thing he gonna say is he gonna cut taxes and other stuff, but it ain't nothing really that you really telling me what you gonna do. It's the same shit you were saying for whatever.
The last time you was in office, it's the same stuff that he's saying. So my thing is like, if you actually look up everything and just look at the facts for what they are, the economy was at its worst when he was in office. The only thing that he can hang his hat on that made everybody feel good and happy was the fact of the matter that he passed out them checks. But the thing about it is, those checks were in motion and happened because of President Barack Obama.
Congress had to approve of that as well. He was just able to say,
All right, I'm
I
gonna
did
sign
it.
my name on
That's
this.
that's
That
the
was
only
prequel.
thing.
He did it before that.
Yeah.
Just like how we talking about in football, how he won with his players, he won with somebody else's agreement.
Yeah.
That's it.
And a lot of
You know what I'm
presidents
saying?
get to ride off the coattails.
Off the coattails of the person before him.
person
Yeah.
before him, yeah.
But and I understand, like, hey,
And it goes both ways.
Yeah, right, no
you
doubt.
get the good shit.
You got
And you gonna get the bad shit.
Yeah,
you feel what I'm
gotta
saying?
Deal with it all.
Because right now I feel like you're getting the best of the worst. But you know, so as of right now, so what I'm asking y'all this: how do you feel it's split right now?
how do I think it's split? I think it's split, honestly, 60, 45.
You think it's that close?
I think,
Yeah.
I think,
You think it's close?
I think it's close. I think
do?
Kamala
Yeah,
got
yeah.
a slight
I
advantage.
think
Really?
Kamala got a
Yeah.
slight advantage.
I was
but
thinking
think
it'll
it's
be
close.
I was thinking more of a 70-30.
No.
75-25.
No.
Because I feel like
in favor of who?
Kamala.
Really?
Yeah. I'm reason.
I mean,
yeah, really.
no, I mean you hear a
And I
lot
hope
of
you speak it into existence.
Reason why I
you
say-
hear a lot of reports about
I think
white
it's-
women voting.
Well, you know what, though?
Voting.
Look,
for
bro.
Kamala.
I'm
You know
saying
what I'm
because
so you got to say that.
that's what I'm saying. I
Look,
think the
man.
biggest thing is that, of
Look.
course, he's losing states. Remember I told you he has a laundry list of cities and states he owes for political campaign parties in which that he has done
Right.
hundreds and thousands, probably
And
millions of dollars.
didn't pay
and ain't
nothing.
paid nobody nothing. You know what I
Right.
mean? Then from all the
That's his MO.
felonies and all the stuff, reference to the shooting in the ear. So then how he disrespects the Latino community, I think definitely he has a small percentage of them because they still of that
sure.
community. Regard he does, bro. It's
a small-
bro. It is a fucking Latino. It was a fucking Latino got
I'm not
Trump
arguing with you.
tattooed on her forehead.
Yeah, I saw that shit.
You saw that shit?
No, I thought she was white,
No,
but I saw that
I was
shit.
Latina girl.
But at the end of the day, though, yes,
That's my
don't
only thing.
just stop there.
You know what I'm saying?
Don't just stop there.
That's just the big stuff.
He disrespected women. He disrespected Latinos. He disrespected black people.
Man, all the
He
LGBTQ, all of them,
Exactly.
the whole.
So,
I hope I said that
my
right. Y'all don't
thing
kill me.
is-
But all that.
My thing is this: even people that are white that might not like black people or people of color, period. It don't matter the ethnic.
Mm.
Personally, I feel that Donald Trump made everybody mad.
And everybody
Due
coming
to
together
the
against
fact
Trump.
of the matter, like, you really and truly, like, disrespected the United States of America itself
Mm.
when you actually sit the militia on the Capitol. You know what I'm saying?
And
Like,
you see
you
the-
were the one that was supposed to have called for the National Guard army, but you didn't. That shit went on for a long time.
Mm.
Like, people got killed, people got hurt severely. You know what I'm saying? Like, that made our country look weak beyond measures. Like, seriously. Like,
Bro,
they
he ready to start a war.
already had people bombing, you know, from the inside, bombing New York and other places
He ready to
around
put
the
it. He
country.
ready. He told straight up, if you against him, boy, you get an arm on you.
Okay.
You get a National Guard on you, bro. We ain't playing
You
with
feel
you.
what I'm saying? So it's like,
He
you
ready to
know,
bomb everybody.
when you do things like that, my thing is, I don't even see how he was able to make it this far.
Just a bunch of assholes on the planet, bro.
I know it's a bunch of them,
Yeah.
but
And then
my
also
thing
a lot of them
is,
are well.
It's some
like-
people backing him.
And you got to think about it. It's a lot of people with a cloak, and he was able to get a lot of money behind him. And think about it, the different places, all them people that he probably put hands in from Russia, from over here. You don't know what he actually thinking in his mind on this last one. If you get him in, you don't know what the fuck he might do. You see what I'm saying? From all them handshakes and all them backroom meetings that you had with all this dictatorship. So you don't know what he might have to do, man.
I know
You know what I'm
that the
saying?
United States is one of those countries that likes to have a certain persona that they
Yeah, we big dog.
that they put out. And,
Big dog.
And for years, that persona was like a old Caucasian man. You know what I'm saying? In his middle 50s to 60s.
Mm-hmm.
You know, come from money, you know, got knowledge. He's good enough to run the country. You know, but Donald Trump has access to money, and he is a powerful man in his own right. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah,
I think
it's
that
just
was
the
the
idiots.
biggest mistake that we could have ever done by allowing him to run this country. You know what I'm saying? And I think that they need to just stop playing with fire and just go and nip it in the bud. Like, personally, he should have been, like, if that was Barack Obama that sicked them folk on the Capitol, just say, for instance,
Man, he would have been in jail.
President Obama would have told, like, a whole bunch of people that were following him, like,
He would have been in jail.
you know what I'm saying? Like, not only been in jail, like, it would have been a whole bunch of folk up there with them, shields, guns,
And everything else.
not with rubber bullets, mowing them down.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, I just don't see how he's able to even get this far talking about running
bro, anybody can
for
run.
the United States of America.
I was talking to my brother about this, bro.
Like being president.
Anybody can run from the president, bro. Anybody. And
Might as well.
No, actually can. Anybody,
No,
bro.
like,
It ain't,
for real,
you
you
just
might
gotta
as
have
well.
money.
That's what they tell you as a kid.
Yeah,
So,
anybody can, bro. So it all
Why not?
depends on you as the people on who you allow to make it into the actual seat.
I
But
mean,
anybody can stand up and say, I want to be president. Hell, Kanye said he
part
would.
of it was predictive programming too.
Yeah.
With us seeing that in The Simpsons play out, and
Yeah.
then it plays out in real life.
Yeah.
Too many instances.
Man, there's been a lot of them,
Yeah,
though,
play
bro.
out like that. I don't want to just put it all on that, but it's kind of like it might have been.
I'm not really trying to change the
Yeah.
subject, but how in the hell do you think that all that was able to come about like that?
Talking about that, the Simpsons, bro.
Yeah.
Bro,
It's not only
Is
the
it
Simpsons.
not a script written?
it's a script written now. I
But
remember
I'm
this.
just saying, though.
And it's been the same person now. Yes.
Maybe so.
Think about it, bro.
To life?
Bro.
Come on, G, man. Like,
Think about this.
Y'all
Put a
seen,
bill on it.
Y'all seen The Truman Show?
Yes. That's basically what that is.
Basically what it is.
And think about this, bro. And I thought about this myself. Bro, when the last time from we've also we can go 2 or 3 episodes back. We talked about this, bro. How in the holy fuck was the Simpsons able to stay on TV this long from all the cartoons that went up and went down the whole time?
Mm-hmm.
Stay relevant, stay prime time, bro. Prime time. I'm talking about as soon as the last football game go off, guess what come on? The Simpsons.
I can dig it. You gotta think about the movie too. The movie.
You see what I'm saying? But you gotta think about it had a game.
Talking about the firmament.
Bro,
I can dig it. You know
that's what I said. Then think about it. It's so many instances from
hell, the
fashion.
Boondocks.
It's a lot of stuff.
From
Boondocks.
they had fashion stuff they predicted. The Trump situation, the flooding in Dubai. Bro, it is so much stuff that from all them clips.
It's
from
a
all the
difference between being culturally relevant and kind of influencing culture.
years.
They
They
influence culture.
influence culture, bro. And been doing it for 40 years.
They're not doing it like
30, 40
after
years.
the fact. They did this prior to it happening, and we just watched it happen in real life.
Think about it. Simpsons, bro, was the first cartoon that they really didn't want your kids to watch. Remember when it started coming on prime time, Bart Simpson and shit? So think about it, how much spinoffs you basically got. The Family Guy ain't nothing but a spinoff of that. All the other kind of raunchy-esque type of cartoons that you got is basically a spinoff of what that basically became.
Right.
Because that was the one that everybody wanted. Because remember, didn't it get cut off to take off for a minute? You see what I'm saying? And it came back.
Well, Family Guy got taken.
Nah, Simpsons did too. I thought Simpsons did
I
too.
don't think it ever.
I thought they had got cut off for a hot minute, then they came.
It was like some
back.
kind of
I might have
censorship.
been. I was young.
Yeah,
I was
I think
young.
about it. Simpsons go back, bro, to shit till I was little, bro.
I think 89.
Yeah,
I
so
was gonna say the mid 80s.
yeah, because it kind of got raunchy for a minute.
83, 84, something like that.
It started
That
on
was
the Tracy Ullman show.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? Just like how with just not to change the subject, came on the same thing. Just kind of like with talk shows, they all spend off like the wild talk shows like Jerry Springer, but nobody remembers what was the one before that? What was the one that started it? You don't remember the one before Jerry Springer?
Well, it was a lot of them like that.
This is the one that started. It wasn't Jerry Springer, it was another one. And Jerry Springer was basically spent off of what this was, but it was so damn raunchy that you could.
Was
but
it
you couldn't.
older white guy?
Damn, yeah.
I ain't gonna remember his name.
I can't remember, bro.
I know you.
But like, just like and everything else was there. Remember, you had Sally Jesse Raphael, Ricky Lake. That's where you get your Rachel Ray's and all the rest of them shows come from, because that's where that was originated from.
Okay, kind of going back to like the politics.
Yeah, getting back
so,
to.
I mean, Kamala has kind of been avoiding doing press to a degree. It's only like ABC, you know, the mainstream press. She's been avoiding doing like podcasts and stuff like that. They were supposed to do something with Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
But she wanted him to fly out to her.
She wouldn't come to the studio.
She wouldn't come to the studio. And everybody's kind of like on her case about that. Like, why wouldn't you go to the studio? That's a big opportunity.
Right.
Trump and J.D. Vance went on this past week, no problem.
Yeah.
They just showcasing that they are willing to touch the people in different ways.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And Joe Rogan has a large fan base of them. So, you know, it's kind of like primetime TV. Yeah. So why wouldn't you visit some of these platforms? She might have went to the Breakfast Club.
I heard she was supposed to go.
Or, she has done certain ones because she was on Shay Shay.
True.
She was on some. I mean,
True.
It's just she's just not flamboyant and flashy with her shit like Trump. She's done some, maybe not as many as Trump, but she's done some podcasts. She's done some shows. I think, like you said, I think she was on The View. You know what I'm saying? Certain shows like that. I mean, but these,
so like, I guess my stance is these are doing different podcasts, or not just limited to podcasts, but podcasts are the new independent media. So you get the raw and uncut with podcasts as opposed to like the mainstream TV.
Where you can't get loose.
Yeah, you can't get loose. Shay Shay even had questions that he couldn't ask her.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was very polished. Whereas you go to...
Because you see, he got a script. He got a whole little card. When you go through, everything is already printed out. They basically know everything.
Just like when Cat was on there, it was a lot of other things that he talked about with Cat that they didn't put on there due to the respect of who they were talking about.
Due to the goddamn network that he talking about, they want to take the responsibility of them being the ones that brought that shit out. Because they would be the backlash.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So let's say if Cat dropped some real bombs in there for real, about some real folks that could really put some real money in jeopardy. If he was the one to bring it, who gonna get the backlash? Cat and him, because he put it out on your platform.
Right.
So you basically signing your stamp to it because you put it out on your platform on where you just lay your head at.
Right.
So I think that'd be a lot of the reason people don't want to take the backlash of whatever going on. You know what I'm saying? So that's why they getting Diddy out the way. You know what I mean? Because hey, somebody got to take it.
Well, me personally, man, like I was always told from a young age by my grandmother, you know what I'm saying, that I am a Democrat because I am a black male and I'm not rich. Just plain and simple.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, in order for you to be a Republican, you have to have wealth. Not money, but you have to be wealthy.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you can be a Democrat and have money. You understand what I'm saying? But it's a difference. I mean, when you're wealthy, though, that's when you're really trying to protect your assets.
Mm-hmm.
That's when you got this attitude that you only want to be around certain folk that got as much money as you.
Just like, what's the dude's name?
Your whole mind frame is different.
It's a billionaire say he don't kick around but number millionaire.
Right. But it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yes, the Democrats do feed you a bunch of lies and BS to get there. You know what I'm saying? But, like, Republicans, to me, when they talk, they're not talking to me because I don't have the money that they have.
Yeah.
So we don't relate on the same things.
Mm-hmm.
See, they're trying to protect the stock that they might have in whatever it is they got going on. And when they talking about stock, they ain't talking about no 2 and 3%.
Hell no.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
we talking about big boy figures. So when they're talking about doing stuff economy wise, they don't give a doggone about you or me. You understand? I wouldn't, even the people in my opinion that stay in Hoover, Homewood, Trustville, and they are living nice. At the end of the day, you're still middle class. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking. If you don't have at least $4 million in the bank, and right now I think that's not even big money nowadays because a lot of people are playing with $1 billion. Like
But
people
I mean,
used
it's
to
not
play
like
with $1 million.
It's
you know
not
what I mean?
liquid money. They playing with different type of assets.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, when you getting a billion,
You
a lot of that
you
ain't
talking
liquid.
about
Probably about 20% of liquid.
You
like
talking about
real estate,
equity, real
gotcha.
estate, stuff like that.
properties,
So
and
it's
stuff
like
like that.
across the board.
Yeah.
They can't go get $4 million out the bank.
But see,
The
them
bank
cats
don't
that you
have
talking
$4 million.
about,
But
the cats that you talking about,
but they still
But
are
on
protecting
paper,
their asset.
yeah, for sure.
You see what I'm saying?
But what would you say to the people that feel like the Democratic Party tries to pacify us
yeah, they do.
in a lot of ways?
They do
Like,
it any kind of money, any
with-
kind of subsidy in the hood,
with stuff like
any kind
that.
of stuff like that. They like with any kind of money, they gonna tell you,
See,
you sign this bill, we gonna give you
On one
$2,000.
hand, you can kind of see the Republicans protecting their assets and getting it out in the mud, where Democrats maybe want to keep you in the mud.
They do. You know what I
You know what I'm
mean?
saying?
So, cause that's what they been kind of throwing in. Cause they'll throw something in your face, like, all right, we gonna do this, and you just like you said, you made a pure example. The first thing you said you heard was that she was gonna crack down for the taxes for the middleman. Boom. So that's something they throw in your face. But then behind that, she'll do something else, but never even get to what you just said she was gonna do.
Since you've been on this earth, who, in your opinion, who is the best president ever? And I don't care what you say. In your eyesight, it was a Democrat. I don't care how far you go back.
I can't pinpoint a great president in my lifetime.
Well,
and
the
even
best.
the best,
The best of the worst.
Put it like that. Out of all of them that you just sat through, which one do you think was the best one?
It's gone.
And you,
It's
I guarantee
I'm gonna
you.
be honest with you, bro. I'm
it's
gonna say
definitely
that.
gonna be a Democrat.
That's my point.
Because it's gonna be Obama. Because that was the time that I started voting. So this is when I started taking an interest in politics in the first place.
At the end of the day, my point is, it's gonna be a Democrat because at the end of the day, yeah, they might keep us in the mud, but get what though? They give us time to get out the mud, take a bath, relax, chill, then they put her back in the mud. Feel what I'm saying? The Republicans, you ain't never getting out the mud.
I can understand that.
It's a difference.
I think on both ends you never getting out of the mud because you basically just said.
Only thing you doing is a temporary wash?
Yeah, a temporary wash.
So you ain't really never getting out of it. You're going right back in it.
It's false hope.
Right. It's
That's
still the
false
same,
hope, man.
You know what I'm saying? I see what you're
To a
saying. At
degree.
least they
I
giving
get
you a
that.
breather.
That analogy is great, but it's just
You seen the Matrix, right?
Yeah.
Do you want the red pill or the blue pill?
I mean,
Hey, I feel you, and it's
Plain and simple.
Yeah.
and exactly in so many ways. you can go back
Ignorance is
to
bliss.
right, but retardedness is just crazy.
Okay then.
You know what I'm saying? And it go back
And
to
that's
what,
the thing.
and think about it. Ignorance is bliss.
Republican retardedness is crazy.
But you
I
got,
agree.
but the
Shit,
Democratic ignorance is crazy because they doing the same thing and expecting a different result.
Look, man.
I just feel like I fall somewhere in the middle, man.
You didn't say, okay, well, me and you close in age. Who you think? Who you say?
Honestly,
The point
bro.
has already been proven.
Honestly, bro.
It's still gonna be a Democrat.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Honestly, I'm
But
gonna be
I'm
honest.
just-
With me, I ain't gonna never say it was nobody, bro. Because everybody had a pro, everybody had a con. And everybody had you in a certain place where in this area you were in the mud. Now this one may have been a little better, but you were still in the mud here.
In my opinion.
So you just picked your poison on which one. I feel like all of that is interpretive.
in my
On what
opinion,
you felt better for you. or for your family situation, because taxes and the things that they're cut is based off where you are in the world. Well, if you're single, you're married, and all that, so those are different things. So depending on what's cut in the area and if it influences you and where you are. So I still feel like depending on where you are in that moment and what that candidate did in their actual candidacy or in their seat, and if it actually could even affect you. Because some things that they did during the time they were in never even affected you. Right. It affected everybody else. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like Trump, they're affecting everything the rich folks.
I'm still waiting on my student loan.
You feel what I'm saying? So everybody didn't get the effect to say, hey, it was Trump, or it was this guy, or it was Obama. You know what I mean? So I'm in the middle.
I was super young.
Bill Clinton had it jumping for everybody.
I believe it.
Everybody made money when Bill Clinton was in
war, though, bro. What was a desert storm, man? We had a war. I can't never say you did nothing. We was at war in your time, bro. I don't know, bro. I'm stuck with war.
We seen to have war in every presidency.
What we war in all of them? Like a full war?
I mean, I don't know.
See, I know we had one. Bush, we had one.
3 years.
You know what I'm saying? That's 90.
I think we had one with Clinton.
Yeah, hold up. We had
as
Kuwait.
long as I've been alive, we have been in
so
war.
we had Iraq and Kuwait.
We ain't had one.
I think we did have
we ain't had one with Clinton.
That one Kuwait?
No.
I thought we did have war during his time.
You know,
he had an 8-year term.
What you call it was in office 2 terms.
Who, Clinton?
Yeah.
No. Bush.
Both of them was.
Both of them.
Yeah.
There's a storm, and the other one was the dad.
But some trickled over to Clinton, didn't it?
Oh, it might have.
I mean, but he still had his scandals.
But I think he just cleaned up the last part of the war when Bush was in.
Yeah.
But when when Clinton was in office, everybody would get money.
Yeah, it was good. It was good in so many ways. I wouldn't say that part.
Great all the way around. They just got mad.
But that was when the money was still good, though, bro. Think about this.
Lovely.
Back then,
lovely.
Was money not good in the 80s either?
Hell yeah. Think about it. In 88, 88 was way better in the 80s. Think about this, bro. In 88, I think I looked at the number. It was 86, 87.
No, I can't say it was.
Think about this, bro. Let me say this, and maybe this gonna make the point.
It wasn't as plentiful as it is now.
But you didn't have to have as much of it then.
Yeah, true.
Think about what I'm saying.
Yeah.
They made a study. I probably don't have the exact number right, but they said it was like 36 to 37,000, or maybe it was 40.
We used to fill up you can live off $20. You
in 86 or 87. You could live off a $40,000 salary like you was living off $100,000.
Where's this?
In 86,
yeah.
You can live off 40,000 like it was 100,000. Yeah. Cause like you were saying, like bro, like I go back. I don't smoke no more. But when I first bought the first pack of cigarettes, bro, you know how much they was? It was $1.80.
I ain't never smoked no cigarette.
$1.80, bro. Cigar 55 cents, bro.
I remember them.
You feel what I'm saying? Gas was 89, 99, 109.
75 cents. Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? You could get a walk for $1.
Yeah.
You go get an orange A for 75 cents.
Life seemed
penny candy, really penny candy.
Much different, baby.
But I'm really surprised that you said that though.
What it?
That you thought she was up by that big of a margin.
I do. I do because I think that just like kind of what C Murder was saying, a lot of people they don't want you to know what they're doing. They don't want you to know because they feel like they're gonna be judged. Especially in with this one, but think about what I say in the white community in this one,
and a lot of them going against the grain.
You feel what I'm saying? So they got to go against. Some of them literally have to go through a grandmama, granddaddy teaching. We would never vote for a nigga.
I've been saying,
you know what I'm saying?
Though, well,
so now you got to consider that because you take this over this sweet potato face looking fool.
Yeah,
I seen online where there was a lot of older white men and women saying that they were going to vote for Kamala.
Yeah. And that's why I think the margin has gotten way bigger than what people think.
Trump made a lot of folk mad.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He made a lot of people mad.
But he ain't did nothing to help nobody, bro. He ain't did nothing but he trying to dictatorize the whole system and what we do. Yeah. That's why he doing his research with the dictator.
You got a lot of us that think that he's for us. And that's...
Because of that $1,000 funky ass dollars that he gave, man. That $1,000 funky ass dollars. $1,000 fucking ass dollars, bro. That's what you selling your soul for, $1,000.
You know they used to have back in slavery.
How's that wild, man?
Back in the slavery days, they had posters that they sell us for $12,000.
Right,
bro.
But you tell me you a band for you? A band, bro?
But, bruh,
Well, you can't even go.
y'all seen Django, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, it's a lot of Stevens in this word.
Oh, I agree. But I'm just thinking about you got to give me a little bit more than the band.
It was hilarious. It was a joke.
But you got to give me a little more than the
but
band.
it was
though.
real too, though.
Yeah, it's real life.
Everybody that coming in, that's walking around here, that's a black man hollering that they gonna vote for Trump. Just like every Hispanic person that's walking around here hollering they gonna vote for Trump. Yes, you do have, you really and truly do have your right to vote for him. But in my opinion, you a fool.
Yeah. Facts.
I think that
the man that put a lot of your kinfolk in a concentration camp.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He said that he don't want you here. Like he done dogged you out. He done dogged women out, black women, white women. Like he's saying he gonna take your rights. Like he's man, like it's just ridiculous, man. The thing that really got me is
I think that
giving the police complete immunity.
Because he wanted to be able to control everything, bro.
Man,
everybody
finna go on a Rodney King ride around here, or it's finna be a lot of dead police. One of the two.
There's gonna be a lot of dead everybody. Because to see what he gonna have is there. See, Trump type motherfucker gonna have killing teams. You see what I'm saying? Trump ain't gonna, I don't see him having just like no negotiating teams that coming through saying, hey, with a bullhorn saying everybody backing up. Oh, hell no. Yeah. If this man say he gonna bring the army to your ass, bro, what you think he bringing to you on the like the regular folk?
He gonna have to get the National Guard army around here because these boys ain't studying that shit.
But I think the Obama effect gonna also come into
go
effect.
Crazy around here trying to do something like that and see what happens.
But you gotta think you got the Obama effect.
Well, here, yeah.
Especially here.
yeah.
Think about how big the margin was when Obama won.
I feel
it's gonna have the Obama effect because now as much as we gonna say it's crazy, we'll probably have the blacks come out now.
Yeah,
and
but
vote
I was scared due to the fact that
don't ever vote.
At the end of the day, I was scared that you still had a lot
of more
black
incarcerated people now that can vote now too. Since that bill came, so you have a lot of black folk vote.
There's still gonna be a lot of black folk that ain't gonna vote for because they don't want a woman to be in office. In my opinion,
that's gonna be mostly men.
Yeah.
So you still got to cut some of that down.
Do you think that actual number is going to be that big?
I'm not saying they're going to vote for Trump, but they might not just vote at all.
So do you really think, this is my question, do you think the number, two questions I guess, so do you think that's actually going to be that big of a deal in which that we'll pick the woman-man thing in the black society, and you actually believe that it's going to be people that
I think that's in all society. I think that's in every society. You got some people that feel like that, a woman shouldn't be in office. And it might be more or less people that are our mother's age and up. Like their older crowd might think like that. It might not be our age group on down. Hell no, you know what I'm saying?
But I think it should have been opposite because I think the older crowd should want it because it wasn't available.
They didn't see it.
They didn't see it, and they fought for it. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Especially from so many of
to get to that point
for the influential black women in the civil rights movement.
Some people that are stuck in their ways too, though.
For sure.
I'm just saying. I'm not saying
I'm
they're
agreeing
right.
with you. I agree with that.
We got to think about every narrative.
Yeah, no doubt.
You know what I'm saying? That's what's so scary about this situation because you got a lot of people, like I say, that might not vote just because she is a woman or because she's a black woman, if not both. You feel what I'm saying? And then again, the same folk that might not vote for her might say hell no to Trump too because I don't like that arrogant son of a you know what.
I think the biggest thing is that people are going to vote for her because the biggest thing is I will vote for her because I hate him.
Don't say hate.
You understand what I'm saying? That they dislike what he's everything about him, from his campaign to him as a person, his business ways, everything. I think that's gonna be the thing that swings the vote the most because she's gonna get votes
he left a bad taste in
everybody's mouth. So it's like it's on everybody only see one side. Boop.
Well, I hope you're right. I hope y'all right.
You know what I'm saying? I just see it like that.
In my opinion, when they did have the one little spat debate that they had, I honestly think that she kind of ate him up and showed the world how
He's just a smear campaigner, bro. That's it.
Yeah, because
that's all he got.
He had nothing.
Think about it. All he talk about with Biden is how old he was, how virile he was, how he could swing a golf cart. That's all he fucking talked about doing when he talked about Biden was what he had up on him was the fact that he felt like he was younger than he was.
Right. Yeah.
That's all he talked about. You know what I mean? He belittled the man in reference to what he was going through health-wise. Mm-hmm. That's the only thing he wanted to do with that. Anything with her is going to bring up anything that happened with the past, with all the.
You gotta remember, Trump was a wrestler. At one point in time.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? So he was the heel. He's always been the heel.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
He's always played the heel.
From young
he plays
guy.
that very, very well.
And knows how to sling bullshit more than anybody in the planet, because it goes back to what you're saying. He knows how to sling it so well that he can make it here with 72 felonies, bro. This motherfucker fresh out the Fed courtroom. Fresh out the Fed courtroom like thug around him.
Man, you selling merch like crazy,
you
bro.
Feel me?
Selling merch like crazy.
You got NFL players jump around with the MAGA hat on. The NCAA player with a T-shirt holding it down like this right here.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
It is what it is.
But all I say is this, man. Everybody, just vote, man.
Please.
Regardless of who you vote for, please don't be stupid with it, but I can't tell you who to not to vote for. All I can say is use your sensible minds, people. Yeah. Take your time out. Find out where you vote. It's easy. You can vote online. Go to your place, man. It's going to be somewhere close to you. You pretty much know where you're at, whether it's at a school, whether it's at a church, regardless of where it is, people, please make it out tomorrow to vote. Yeah. Your job does give you, most jobs do give you an opportunity to leave and come back or be late for work too. So check with your job, find out early. Right.
Well,
so check with your job also and see if they are allotting you guys time. But please go out and vote, man.
Yeah. By the time that this is released, it'll already be done. But I should say, exercise your vote. I mean, you got the privilege to vote, so why not do it? It's a very important election.
Yes.
So we need to show up and show out, and we'll see. We'll be back next week.
Yeah, we need all the AKAs.
Now, you know they're gonna be out in droves,
and all the Cowboys.
And
everybody,
make
sure that you help.
Shit, all the Divine Nines. Y'all know what's up.
All y'all need to be out, bro. I need everybody, man. Everybody need to go.
Everybody.
You know what I mean? Make sure you exercise your vote, my people. Because you can't complain about nothing you didn't try to affect.
Exactly.
I'm going to say that again. You can't complain about nothing you didn't try to affect.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean? So, hey, if you got the opportunity, then they passed the bill for, I think, a lot of the felons. Like over these last 4 years now, they can vote now. Okay. So if you're now
in a major
right. So long as now, if you guys have been granted access, hey man, take advantage of that, guys. Please go out and vote.
And, don't take long.
It don't take long, man. 5 minutes, man. And then if you can go online, hey, it can be shorter than that, man. Short verification process unless you vote for Trump. It's a little longer, but still a process, guys. You can go through the process, get it done, because, hey, affect your environment, affect your community. Just don't be a problem, man. Because if you're not a problem solution, you are the problem.
I got one more thing I want to say before we going on and moonwalk about this dough.
What you got, my boy?
Fuck the Cowboys, fly Eagles, fly,
man,
baby.
Hey, Cowboy fans, man. How y'all feeling over there, man?
Eagles, fly.
3 in a row.
Bird gang.
Is Dak injured?
I heard a hamstring.
That's why he pulled his hamstring, so he won't be playing against us.
Man, that man hamstring ain't hurt, man. His boot
man, you
hurt.
didn't say we didn't get the part where we talked about Saquon.
Hey, man, listen. NCAA, check this shit out. Hey, that bad Jew, it need to be on the update.
Hey, no.
I need to be able to hit my motherfucker.
No. Let's just tell it like it is.
NCAA.
Let's tell it like it is. Everybody. The shit went down the way it did Sunday because of one thing. You know, we had a spectacular one-hand catch by Devontae Smith. But at the end of the day, once again, Mr. Saquon Barkley, thank you, New York Giants, messed around and did an all Madden move where he hit the spin button 2 times. But then when he hit
circle triangle,
he hurdled backwards over the defenders.
Man, bro. How you even think of that shit?
But the thing about it is, he did that as well as Devontae. They were able to do what they did, because of the uniforms. They had the best uniforms on in the NFL, baby. The Kellys, the Kelly Greens, nigga.
Man, I woke up. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know it.
Sleep on that bullshit.
Bird Gang.
So,
Bird Gang.
yeah, Bird Gang, man.
Bird Gang.
They are the greatest second team in the NFC right now.
Whatever.
They are. They are the greatest. Number 2.
Yeah.
With them damn Detroit Lions, boy.
They ain't ready.
Shit.
They ain't ready.
What's that?
Yeah.
They ain't ready.
We'll be back next week, dude.
Yeah, on a lighter
To
note.
debate that.
Yeah. On a lighter note.
Yeah.
But
I want to ask y'all one
Cowgirl.
quick question. I don't know if y'all heard about
Finna
this.
be here this
Have y'all
week.
heard something about a Walmart employee that got found in the oven?
No. But was it in Alabama?
Nah, it wasn't in Alabama.
Oh, okay.
Hey, yo, what website you be on, man?
Bro, it was. I'm a researcher.
Hey,
But
before
yeah.
we go.
What's up?
Oh, go ahead.
But no, it was
Finish
just.
that.
I just want to
I'm
know. Y'all
sorry.
said it was just a lady that they found her, and they were trying to say I don't know if she was cooked, but of course when ovens come on, and you can't. Then they were trying to say that the door closed on her. But I worked in Walmart, bro. That door, if you push it up, dog. Like say if I walk up and I push that door up, it's not closing. It has an airtight seal on it to where when how airtight doors are, that you have to push it up and the air is still pushing it. So once it closes, it seals. Bro, you got to push on that dog.
But she was a dwarf?
No, bro, that was a grown person.
No.
Pull it up, bro. When y'all get a chance, get out here, bro. It was a Walmart employee got
somebody
found.
folded her up and put her in there.
And they were trying
Ain't
to
nowhere in the world.
Yeah, and they were trying to say that the door closed on her, but
That's
there's
a
no
lie.
way.
Nah.
No, door don't
I'm
close.
rolling with E. Yeah.
Hey,
What's up?
Halloween, this past Halloween, you know, trick or treat, anything?
I was at work.
Oh, yeah, we did.
I didn't do much.
Was it trunk or treat?
Trunk or treat.
Yeah, I know they usually do trunk or treat around my way too.
Yeah, we went and did it at
Went
at
to
the church.
did our usual. We went over there to my mom's neighborhood. They stay in Ross Bridge, so
Okay.
you know,
Yeah.
they got the little plaza right there in the front. Well, you know,
Someone right there in the thing, right in where the water.
right in the front.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking
You
about.
park there, and you just walk in the neighborhood, and it's
Okay.
like everybody has something on their porch. In that,
I wonder what
in
Lucy-
that part of the neighborhood.
Oh, okay, because one of my employees, one of the girls to work with,
We had
that
a
Lucy,
ball.
she stay out there. I
We
wonder
had
what
a
Lucy.
ball.
What up,
That's
Lucy?
what's up.
Yeah, I was
Lucy.
Chucky. That's
You
right.
Chucky?
Yeah.
Okay.
I wasn't able to complete it, but I got one of them lifelike masks.
Yeah, I saw it on Instagram.
Oh, you did?
Yeah,
Oh, okay, then.
that's what's up.
Okay.
But I'm gonna finish. I'm gonna really do it right the next time. I'm gonna
You
have the
gonna get the full
overall.
fit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give me some of them goddamn light up shoes.
I did it about 2 years ago. I
Yeah.
did the full Joker thing, cuz with the full purple
Don't do
suit
that
and
no more.
everything.
Don't do joking no more.
Yeah, I
That's
did
retired.
that.
We retired. Now.
Yeah, I did that one.
After your man's.
Yeah, I did that one. I did that. That was when the boy did it.
Now you could do what's my name? My Joaquin Phoenix Joker.
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay,
That's what I'm talking about.
okay,
I'm talking about the one
That's
from
fair.
him. That's the one
fair.
I did. You
That's
know what I'm
fair.
saying?
All right.
That was the one. That was maybe one to do it was that.
Cool.
That was that year. So that was the one I was on. You know what I'm saying?
Cool.
Fuck the
Right.
makeup and all
Not
that
the
shit. So
Heath
yeah, that's
Ledger.
my one.
That's right.
Yeah, that's my favorite one.
That's right.
Yeah.
But ladies and gentlemen, once again, we want to thank y'all for tuning in.
For sure.
Make sure
Yeah.
Make sure you spread the word and let somebody know about us.
Like,
you know, if you tell
click,
one person,
follow,
it's
subscribe.
It's possible they might tell somebody else.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And I want you to tell somebody that tell somebody that tell somebody that told somebody and tell another motherfucker that they come tell me.
Yeah.
And then I know you
Yeah.
know me. How about that?
Even if it's just
Damn.
to tune in, just to
Cut up with
see.
your fuck.
Yeah. That's all.
Yeah.
That's all.
But as we do for like they say, man, we do enjoy you people coming and enjoying us for each and every episode.
See, murder.
Yes, sir.
And I think, as they say,
D.
yes, sir.
And your boy Elroy, man. To the next time we see you.
Holla at your folk.
Peace.
100.